Hello lovies, welcome in, welcome back to my channel, Self Love Lexi. I'm super excited for today's topic. It is 10 things I'm doing to level up as a woman in my 20s. I just recently turned 20 and I'm an adult. These are things I'm doing. I'm not telling you you have to do it as well. These are things that have worked for me and I'm hoping they will work for you as well. First one, no casual or talking to men, okay? In this world, it is a sausage fest, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it is a sausage fest. I go to university, I hear the stories, I know what's going on because I did participate in such activities in my first couple of years at university. The thing is, you actually transmit energy. It is a sacred energy exchange and people don't realize this. Yes, it's pleasurable, yes, it feels good. But there is scientific backed data to prove the energetic or soul ties that creates between people. It is good to know that as a woman, you do fall in love easier when doing these acts because of the release of oxytocin. When you're just casually doing this, one, you're giving your sacred temple away to people who may not deserve it. Honestly, my life changed when I started viewing my body as a temple because the food became medicine. My way of dressing started to show my value and the way I spoke became only uplifting and speaking life upon myself and other people. So once I started to really view my body as, well, let me take care of this body, I love this body, things just naturally started shifting and this was one of them. Now, I had two in here, talking to men. I do not just casually talk to men. I know my worth, I know what I bring to the table. Even just me being in a man's presence is going to uplift him spiritually, energetically, all of these things. Just because I understand how worthy I am and the value I hold, just being a woman in general. And who I am as a woman, I could just be sitting next to a man and he will literally get inspiration to do better in life. So I know, I know what I bring personally. I also love protecting my energy, so I don't want to be talking to multiple people without getting anything. You know what I mean? There's nothing casual about me. You're not gonna come into my life and casually talk to me or just chill with me. No, that's not happening. The second thing I'm doing to level up is going to bed early and waking up early. People say, well, Alexis, I'm just a night owl. Did you guys know that this can change? It is not something that is set into your life. Gradually, you can do this. And this is how I started. I used to stay up till like 2 in the morning, and then one day I decided, okay, I'm getting up early. And so for 3 days, I would get up at 5 a.m. every single day. And it sucked. I was exhausted, I was tired, but eventually, through keeping the schedule, I started to naturally go to bed earlier. And then this cycle started, and now I wake up early and go to bed early. There's a huge benefit to doing this. A lot of people are night owls, especially because I'm at university. People are up till 2, 3 in the morning, partying, studying, doing whatever they do. And because I wake up so early, I have no distractions. No one is texting my phone. No one is awake, and it just honestly drives me to be more productive in the morning and really focus on my goals. The third thing I do to level up is journaling. I journal all the time. Every single morning, I take my gratitude journal out, write 3 things I'm grateful for and 3 things I'm doing that day without excuses. Now, there's so many ways to journal. Journaling is so good because it pretty much takes everything in your subconscious mind up. The amount of clients that have told me, Alexis, I didn't know I was thinking like that. Alexis, I didn't know I had this belief. I know. I know, because that is what writing does. It brings up everything that you've kind of been suppressing and the thoughts you didn't even know you've been having, the beliefs you didn't think were there. Journaling is an amazing way to do inner work, to work through trauma, to see where you want to go. For example, one thing I did right before this video actually was I created a journal prompt where I said, where am I now? Where do I want to be? What are ways I would not get to where I want to be, and what are ways I can get there? And it was really cool. It was really cool. I got to see what I'm doing now that I should probably stop doing, which was doom scrolling. Specifically me, when I get really low in dopamine or I'm on my menstrual cycle, I will get super tired and I don't have the same discipline of not going on my phone for so long. And that's where habits come in, you know, like when I go on social media, immediately posting before I even get to scroll, just creating systems so the things that are bad for me are actually harder to do. Fourth one is meditation. I have been meditating meditating since I was 12 years old. It is something I try to continually do every single day. It has changed my life and has changed so many other people's lives as well. Honestly, when people meditate, they always tell me, Alexis, I can't get these thoughts out of my head. That's the point. People don't realize that you are thinking that much all the time. You believe that all those thoughts are only coming up because you're meditating. That's not true. Those thoughts are always playing in the background. Except when you're meditating, they're coming to the forefront because you are not actively doing other things. You're being very much so in the present moment. And that's when a lot of my clients come and tell me, Alexis, I didn't know I was thinking like this. You are thinking like how you're thinking when you're meditating all the time. It's just playing in the background. You don't notice your thoughts. That's why meditation is so important, because you actually become aware of how you're thinking. It's also a great way to remain focused. The cool thing that I try to do is set a timer for how long I can focus on a specific feeling. For example, love. It creates clarity and enhances your focus. So many things. The 5th thing I do to level up is no drinking, partying, or smoking. I'm a woman in my 20s who goes to a university, guys. It is not as easy as it sounds. The thing is, I was going to parties, I was drinking, I was smoking well before 20 years old. Like, I was extremely young. God kind of put me in situations where I was in those moments, in those things, to see how bad they actually are, so I wouldn't be doing them now. 6th thing I do to level up is creating instead of doom scrolling. When you're consuming content all the time, you are going to be tired. If you have noticed, if you start doom scrolling, you are so tired because your dopamine is shot to the point where you feel like you can't do anything else but doom scroll. And this is how the cycle starts and repeats and repeats. So for me, a huge way to get rid of this is to always create before doom scrolling. Or if I ever find myself doom scrolling, I will stop and just create a video, post a video, do something to get out of that cycle. The 7th thing I do is consuming good content. Your subconscious mind is taking in absolutely everything at all times. Huge companies, people in sales and marketing understand usually the power of psychology and the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind picks up everything. You could be driving on the highway, not consciously looking at the signs around you, but your subconscious mind is. On top of that, your subconscious mind does not know what's true versus what is false. So if you are doom scrolling and you come across videos of how to catch people cheating, that is going to be planted on your subconscious mind, and all of a sudden you have these trust issues because of what you see on social media. This has happened to me countless of times until I realized, wow, I'm literally putting this in my brain. Because of confirmation bias and so many more terms from psychology, we love to see what we believe. In fact, if we are presented with information that opposes our beliefs, we will push that away. Always consuming good content, being so mindful of what is going into your brain at all times. I will never consume something about cheating or toxic relationships, anything like that, because I am planting my subconscious mind with good seeds only. 8th thing I do to level up is taking time for myself. We live in a world, with my terms, is the programmed productive pandemic. Everyone needs to be doing something at all times. Go, 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 go. And I know this because I was like this. I could not sit down for 5 minutes and connect to my body because I thought it was a waste of time. Until I realized some of the most productive things you can do is when you're in the present moment, when you're really in your body, because your body holds so much information. Your body is so wise. I'm specifically talking to my females here. Our emotions are there to teach us. They're not there to be suppressed. They're also not there to control us. They are there to teach us and guide us through life. So what this will look like is maybe a quick body scan, me closing my eyes and breathing, being in the present moment, asking my body, how are you doing today? What do you need right now? Is there anything I can do to love you more? All of these things. Being in the present moment is truly underrated. More people need to take even 5 minutes out of your day to sit down. When is the last time you walked outside and you noticed a tree swaying? Exactly. The 9th thing I do to level up in my 20s is taking time to learn financial literacy and investing. Ever since I was in high school, I was always told, start investing now. Start investing now. And to me, it was just such a big, scary world that I didn't even want to start. And I just started investing last year, so I understand it seems scary. It's this huge world of crypto, ETF, stock markets. What should I do? And just a quick heads up, everything will vary depending on where you live. So I'm Canadian, right? So when I was looking at my first ever videos on guys, the audio cut out for the rest of this video. I can't believe it. But what I wanted to say about financial literacy in a nutshell is wherever you are, location-wise, please look up on YouTube trading or investing in Ontario, investing in US, wherever you are. Just look that up. And, for me personally, I invest in the S&P 500, which I think is a very good, safe kind of ETF that you can invest in. But I would do more research yourself. Don't just take my advice. I am not a financial advisor. And the last thing is taking care of my looks. It is so important that you feel confident in your body. And I know for a lot of us women, we feel confident when we look good. My motto is look good, feel good, do good. So that is the last thing. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, the audio is not going to match the video because the whole audio cut out, but everything happens for a reason. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I also have a free community of women called Lovely Ladies that you can join in the link of my bio on Instagram or on my YouTube as well. Have an amazing day or night, whatever time it is for you, and yeah, keep shining. I love you.